Shout out to all my gods and goddesses checking out this video, checking out this live. I am your girl, C the Spiritual Goddess, here for a Starlight Report live. If you guys think I sound excited, it's because I am, babies. I miss you all. Shout out to everyone. Leave me some crystal balls in the chat if I sound okay, if you're watching this live. Today, woo, child, we are going to be getting into some things, okay? We are going to be talking about Meg Thee Stallion, Kelsey, and Tory Lanez. You guys have been blowing up my DMs. Shout out to everyone that follow me on IG. You guys been blowing up my DMs asking me when was I going to talk about this, even before this trial. So we are definitely going to be diving deep. We're going to be speaking from a third eye perspective, but also from a place of healing. This is a neutral ground. Everyone is allowed to have their opinion, okay? Before we get into this reading, a few things. First, a few announcements. First, shout out to you guys in the chat. I see we're here. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. If you want to be a part of the chat, make sure you guys subscribe and leave your comments. I'm going to be going through comments later on throughout this video. I will allow you guys to answer some questions also too. Guys, if you haven't heard, we are counting down the hours to our sale, but I do have new readings available for 2023. These readings will be available till about the second week of January. So if you want to get information on how you can increase your wealth, not only your wealth, what to expect this new year, how to attract what you want to attract, whatever it is that you want, your girl C is here for you. Make sure you guys go to my site, ceethebeautydiva.com. Yes, we got a new look. We got an upgrade. We got a facelift, okay? So make sure you guys check out my site there. Now until tomorrow, the 24th, tomorrow's the last day. You can get 30% off your readings. Just use the code New Year 23, okay? But yeah, guys, other than that, I hope you guys are excited about the new videos I have. I just miss you guys. I miss going live. So we're going to get into it. Let's go ahead. So I first want to pull because where my phone at? Because I need to see. I asked you guys, do y'all think justice was served, right? And so far on the poll, and if you haven't already, go vote, go vote, go vote. It's on my community wall. And vote in the chat. So far, and it's so crazy, 48% of you guys don't think justice was served. 32% of you guys do think justice was served. And 19% of you are partially. Let me see so far what we got. And I'm going to go over this poll again. Let me see what we have in the live chat. Let's take a look. Yeah, so 33% of you say justice is served. 33% says partially. 17% says no. 17% of you still don't know. And it's one of those things, unfortunately, when it comes to what happened, we're going to pull on a spiritual level, but we may never know, the public, what really happened in the car. Now, what I will say is, Mr. Kelly, he provided a lot of context. And from a objective standpoint, I can understand why some people don't think justice was served. But we have to just be real, guys. First off, I'm not going to get to what I personally think, but I feel like with the media, I do feel like it made a lot of things confusing. But we can't forget that these are three people whose lives are changed forever. No one wins out of this. You know, to us, and I want to say this before, we get into this video, but to us, it's just entertainment, but no one wins out of this situation, really. 4 people lives are changed forever, and they know what actually happened. All right, so we're going to start off and see. We're going to pull everyone's energy first. We're going to see how everyone's feeling. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to show your girl some love throughout the reading. If you guys want to super chat or donate, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, I want to start with Meg. Let's start with Meg the Stallion. How does she feel? Does she feel satisfied, Spirit? How does Meg the Stallion feel? If you guys haven't checked out my Meg video, I did tell you a lot of things were going to come out, and it wasn't going to necessarily play 100% in Meg's favor as far as her public persona. However, I do get someone who still, even though there's a quote-unquote ending, I feel like someone who still feels a little bit of emptiness. She's definitely going to fight back. So what her lawyer said, I am getting someone who's ready to fight back, but right now I'm getting a sense of someone who feels a little sad, a little emptiness, like it's a gift and a curse. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the verdict came out, but, and I can understand this, going through something so traumatic like this. Let's see. How does she feel? How does Meg the Stallion feel? However, with that being said, I am getting that she is like grateful, someone who has gratitude that it played out the way it played. I do feel like right now she is surrounded by people that's in her corner right now, so that is a good thing. I do see this is taking a mental toll on her, and I do see it continuing. I don't see this being over, guys. I don't see this completely being over. I do feel like for Meg, I am getting someone who's reflecting. They're reflecting right now on, was everything worth it? And not just was everything worth it, reflecting just in general. I feel like she found out a lot, not only who was behind her, but she found out a lot how people really felt about her during this trial. Oh, that's what Spirit is telling me. Let's give me one more card, and then we're gonna move on, because I don't want to say too long on each energy. I want to make sure this ain't too long, guys. Yeah, I do feel like someone who feels, though, at the same time they got a sense of freedom. That's what I'm getting. Someone who feel like they got a sense of freedom. Okay. Let's get into Kelsey. Let's get into Kelsey. Oh, y'all want to talk about party? Okay, we're gonna get into that. If you guys haven't seen my reading I did about them, those of y'all, you know I love all my babies. All fan bases is welcome. But what Meg said in her trials about Hardest and how he felt, I told you guys, I wasn't hating. I can't lie what the Spirit tells me. You get what I'm saying? I don't have no ill feeling in my heart towards anyone. All right, so let's see. Kelsey. Ooh. The first card that comes out about Kelsey, a two-faced friend. Kelsey feels like, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting on both ends. Kelsey is giving me two-faced energy, and then I'm also getting Kelsey feeling like Meg is two-faced energy. I do feel like someone, Kelsey is going to go back home. I do feel like she may be silent for a little bit of time. However, she is going to say something. She's going to say something. Kelsey is not out of the woods, guys. And what I mean by that, Kelsey is not out of the woods completely. Something about that hand, because the hand is coming out for me. Something about that DNA handprint. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if because I correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like Kelsey didn't get full immunity. She got partial immunity. If she testifies, I wouldn't be surprised if some charges are brought up against her, or someone tries to, well, we're going to see. I don't know if it appeal or anything, but we're going to see. But if someone brings that back up, that's the vibe I'm getting. Kelsey is going to sell her story, guys. She's waiting, but I am getting a sense someone who, at the end of the day, she's happy. I don't want to say she's happy with the outcome, but she's happy for how she played it. I'm definitely getting that. She feels happy for how she played it. You get what I'm saying? Whew. What y'all think about that Kelsey child? All right. Let's go ahead and get into Tory Lanez. Oh, Kelsey, child, Kelsey. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel at the end of this, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel at the end of this. All right. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's see. All right. How does Tory feel? How does Tory feel? How does Tory feel about this outcome? Hold on. Before we get into how Tory feel, I know you effing lying. I only have 4 likes, and it is 12 people in here. Y'all better hit that thumbs up. Look, that's all I'm asking. It's free to hit that thumbs up. Why won't you hit that thumbs up, okay? Support your girl. It helps more people see this, so y'all better hit that thumbs up, okay? And if you're watching the replay, show some love. Don't be a hater. Hit that thumbs up for good luck. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's see. Thank you. I see some of y'all hitting a like. Thank you to my babies. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you all. All right, let's get into it. How does Tory feel at this moment? I'm getting someone who feels like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he wasn't expecting this to go this way, but a part of him did. And I'm getting once the neighbor came up. Yeah. His pride is definitely, yeah, he wasn't expecting this to happen. He was not expecting this to happen this way. I feel like someone who was sure that they were getting off, or they were sure. Yeah. They were sure of the outcome. But now I'm definitely feeling that I feel like that arrogance and that kind of was the downfall. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear from the jury. If we hear from the jury and if they say, I don't know why I'm getting demeanor. I feel like, guys, he is dissatisfied, and it's like one of those things where he I wouldn't be surprised if he bet his life savings on this. Like, there's a lot that's going to take a hit behind this. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely giving me that energy. Okay. Let's get into, so I want to ask Spirit. This is one question I want to ask Spirit. You know, I'm going to save that to the end. I'm going to ask Spirit, what happened? Let's talk about what happened. We're going to get into what happened, okay, guys? This is something I do want to say. Meg was definitely hit, guys. I can't say that word on live, but Meg, when I was meditating energy, she wasn't lying about that. However, there was lies told. All of them lied, guys. Like, I know everybody's saying Kelsey lied. All of them lied. All of them weren't being truthful. We have to face the fact that none of them were being truthful with what's going on. What changed that night? What changed? Let's pull some cards. Okay. Ooh, the law is coming out, the gavel. There was deals made, guys. There was deals made. There was deals made that night. I do not believe that they planned for it to go, like, obviously they didn't plan for it to go that way. But when I say they didn't plan, they didn't plan for this to get this far. None of them planned for this to actually go to trial. I'm definitely getting the sense there was some type of agreement made. Someone was left out to dry. Yeah, money. I feel like there was money accepted on both sides, money under the table. I am getting a sense they didn't think ahead. Yeah, what Spirit is saying is when everything happened in the house, when, like, after Meg left and she got into it with Kelsey and the whole incident happened, because I like, if you look at the statement from what the neighbor said, it wasn't just one person, not even just that, the DNA evidence, all DNA was on the gun. But what Spirit is saying is it wasn't just one party. I'm getting a sense that what the neighbor said is the closest to the truth, guys. What the neighbor said is the closest to the truth. Now, did Tory pop Meg? Let's ask Spirit. Yes. Did Kelsey? Yes. Why didn't they go to the cops? Were they gonna sell Kelsey to dry? What's the tea? Let's see. Because I'm getting someone was left out of this deal. Yeah. Someone was left out of this deal. That's where the animosity is coming from. Yeah, greed got in the way, guys. Greed was the biggest factor in this. Yeah. I'm definitely getting the reason why we have animosity from Kelsey is because yeah, look, unsuccessful plans. If Meg didn't go online on Instagram, and if she didn't say what she said, this would have never hit. This would have never hit the air. Like, I feel like they would have went on, and I wouldn't be surprised if something came out. They tried to pin it on Kelsey. That's what I'm getting the vibe of. Like, Kelsey was the the third part. Like, she was the hit target. That's what, like, they weren't going to, it wasn't going to get this far, because there was, as we see when the case come out, there was some things that, you know, they didn't want to come out. What Spirit is telling me, though, is the story isn't done, guys. I do feel like there's going to be some more information that comes out. I wouldn't be surprised if the security guard talks or the driver talks. I feel like there's going to be some explosive information that comes out. Like, we haven't even got all of the information. Okay. Okay, let's ask Spirit. What will be the outcome for each of them? What will be the outcome? What will be the outcome for Kelsey? What's next for Kelsey? What's next for Kelsey? What's next for Kelsey? What's next for Kelsey? There's going to be more fighting between Kelsey and Meg. Yeah. There's going to be more fighting between Kelsey and Meg. I'm getting a lot of karma. Like, there's going to be a lot of backlash behind that. Kelsey, I do feel like, look, where's this Meg? Why the horse card came out? I wish y'all could see this visual. The horse card came out. This Meg. There's gonna be some more fallout between Kelsey and Meg, and I feel like it will be publicly. I'm definitely getting a sense of that. I do feel like Kelsey is going to go quiet for a minute. She's going to lay low. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's some type of drama or lawsuit or something that may come out behind this. Yeah. Okay. Let's get into who we want to start with, guys. Tory or Meg? Let's start with Meg. Let's start with Meg. What's going to be the outcome of Meg? Let's start with Meg. I don't know who that is. We're not doing questions right now. We're doing questions about Meg, Tory, and Kelsey. Okay. Let's start with Meg. All right. What's next for Meg the Stallion? What's next for Meg the Stallion? What's next for Meg the Stallion in her career? Will she have a career? What's next for Meg? What's next for Meg as a whole? What's for Meg? What's next for Meg? Hit that thumbs up, guys. All right, let's see. All right, Meg. Meg is going to survive this, guys. She's going to survive this. Yeah. She's going to survive this. Her star is going to get brighter. I do feel like someone who's going to be quiet for a while. Yeah. I do feel like this may... Let's see. Who is this younger man? Who is this? Give me some more clarity, Spirit. This is not going to be over, though. I wouldn't be surprised if things do get a little hard, because I do see people moving out of her life. I told you guys in my last Meg reading, I do see her leaving Rock Nation eventually. I do see that happening. But I am getting a sense there will be some backlash, and it would cause her to step back, but she's going to persevere beyond this. I am getting a sense someone, let's see. There were some hard lessons. Oh, we're going to get into that. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if she takes a break from now until May, or if we hear some news surrounding Meg. I see her taking like a little hiatus. Like, yeah, I see her taking a little hiatus. She's going to try to pick up the pieces and move on with her career. Something about May is going to be significant towards her. Yeah. This is temporary. What we're seeing with Meg, this is going to be like the small part of her career, is what Spirit is saying, like the smaller part. I do see her transitioning above this. I do see her actually turning this into the positive. I do see that. With that being said, though, Spirit is saying she needs to really pay attention to her health, not just her mental health, but her spiritual health. With everything comes a price, is what Spirit is saying. And I do feel like, though, even though this will be a small part, I feel like there's going to be long-term effects from this case and from whatever situation this is that will follow her. But she will prevail, guys, eventually. I feel like it's going to be like one of those things where it's going to be like it might be a slow growth, but eventually, yeah. I do see her going into solitude, and I said this in my last Meg reading, and really taking lessons and learning. Okay, so let's get into Tory. Do y'all think Tory gonna have a career after this? What y'all think? Y'all think he is? Let's get into Tory. Okay. What's going to happen with Tory Lanez? Tory Lanez. What will be the outcome for Tory Lanez? Yeah, there's going to be a lot more of trouble that comes out behind this. I'm definitely getting a sense. He's going to hit the frying pan. I do feel like, yeah. He may not have planned ahead, though. I do feel like things are they're going to try to throw the book at him, guys. They're going to try to throw the book. I do feel like, though, with that being said, I got the bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Tory Lanez, we're going to hear Tory Lanez get into a lot of trouble, a lot of problems regarding this. I wouldn't be surprised if also lawsuits come out. We're going to see a lot of that. But he is going to overcome, because I feel like there's going to be people, and there's a lot of people who don't feel like justice was served. Even if you feel like he did it, a lot of people don't feel like he should just be in jail alone. There's a lot of people after that neighbor's testimony. And I feel like this is going to um come out. We're going to see him. He is going to talk. Yeah, he's going to be locked up, guys. But with that being said, his career, I do feel like his career, he will still have success in his career. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I'm getting September. Let's see, September. There's some news that's going to come out. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear, like, if he gets someone that is older on his team to try to help him and try to do an appeal. There is some lessons that has to be learned. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that's going to stand behind him and try to get his sentence reduced. I'm getting a sentence reduced. I wouldn't be surprised if, he still has an outpouring of support. So, yeah, I don't think his career is going to take a hit like people think it is. Okay. Will there be some blackballing going on? Yeah, I do see some blackballing. All right, so we're going to get into what lessons they're supposed to learn, and then I'm going to take you guys' questions. All right, what lesson was supposed to be learned in all of this? So get your questions ready, guys. And don't forget, if you're just coming in, so book your readings. Check out the pinned comment. All right. Show me some love. First off, always tell the truth. That's the first thing. Meg, I feel like when it comes to Meg the Stallion, and I do feel like she may be on this path already. She may be on this path, this journey, for herself, discovering this. I do feel like what Spirit is saying, substances has played a part. And the thing is, what Spirit is saying, at the end of the day, are you sure that this is worth the price is what I'm saying. I feel like Meg grieved, like she was grieving, and a lot of what she did, I'm not blaming it all on grief, but I do feel like a lot of it came from masking. Someone who tried to mask that pain or try to mask also who they really were. At the end of the day, I'm getting Meg is someone who has two sides. Aquarius, right? She has that dark-sided side of herself, but she also has that other side that she puts on. I feel like by you trying to embracing that side of yourself, but not only that, by you lying, because guys, we have to call it what it is, by you lying to try to save your image, you did more harm than good to yourself at the end of the day. I do feel like there is going to be some karmic things that may play out behind this, especially with her and Kelsey. But I am getting a sense what Spirit is saying. Meg also has to hold herself accountable. She has to be held accountable for the role she played in this. I do feel like at the end of the day, with maturity, I do feel like comes lessons. I am getting a sense that she will, like I said, prevail. And I feel like this is a tower moment that had to happen for her in order for her to learn. But what Spirit is saying is, this won't be the only thing that comes out about Meg and her personality and different things. And what Spirit is saying, you have to be mindful. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Kelsey. What messages? What lessons is Kelsey supposed to? Kelsey, solitude. Spirit said you gave up your whole life for someone. And I understand it. You wanted to support her. I definitely understand that. But what Spirit is saying is, I don't know, I'm getting someone who didn't really plan out like what their life would be without this person. It's kind of sad, guys, with their friendship, how it ended, because I'm definitely getting the vibe like it didn't even have to get to this point. But what Spirit is saying, this goes into not only substance and different things like that, but it goes into that lesson of not giving your all or throwing away your morals and standards for someone. Because even though I do feel like they were friends, I also felt like, and this is just what I'm picking up, a lot of people are surrounding Meg, including Kelsey, enabled her. They didn't tell her the truth because they loved the benefits also. You get what I'm saying? I'm also getting a sense of that. With that being said, though, I do feel like Kelsey, I'm getting some karmic, like I get retribution. I feel like Spirit does want her to take time to herself, but Spirit doesn't want her to silence herself. I'm definitely getting someone who, they both weren't honest with how they felt about each other. I feel like they always had some animosity towards each other, secret animosity. If they were being honest, but it was what benefits. Because you would have never did that to your friend. I don't care how mad you were. You would have never. Yeah. All right. Tory Lanez. What lessons? Yeah, his freedom. Tory Lanez. This is karmic. I am getting this because you can't move the way you think you want to move with people. And this is that whole thing of be slow to anger. You can't move the way you want to move and think there's no repercussions. Spirit has given you warnings on this before. Spirit gave you warnings with Prince. Spirit gave you warnings with, who else he got into it, guys? He got into it with some people. Even like after the fact, I'm getting someone who was so cocky they didn't learn their lesson. Look what happened with August Alsina. Spirit is saying, and it was something because I've been keeping up with the trial, and one of the things that on Tory Lanez's side, what his people were saying is he had to fight every day. I think that's allegedly, so I'm gonna say allegedly, growing up. And it could do because of his size. And look, Leo to Leo, look, I'm a Leo. I know how it is being bullied. I used to fight a lot, guys. Let me tell you, growing up, in my adolescence, yeah. But sometimes what happens is that creates a complex within you to where you think you always have something to prove. And that's the thing. What Spirit is saying, Tory, not only that something to prove. I also feel like Tory, if I have to be frank with you, you also see that all them people who was clapping you on, I feel like Meg sees this too, but with Tory, all those people who was cheering you on ain't really for you, because look what happened during the case. This was inevitable, is what Spirit is saying. This was bound to happen. Let's ask Spirit some questions. I'm going to get into you guys' questions now. Let me see if I can put my question ticker so you guys can leave your questions. Let's see. Let me see if it pops up at the bottom of the screen for you all. Let's see. Can I? All right. So before we get into that, let's get into this poll. So 22 votes. Do you think justice was served? 50% of you said no. No. 50% of you said no. 23% of you said yes. 18% said partially. 9% still don't know. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you guys for voting. If you haven't, guys, make sure you hit that like. Make sure you... we got 7 likes and 16 people here. Y'all better go ahead and hit that like before we get into these questions. Okay, your girl's been working hard for y'all, pulling these cards, and I'm about to get into y'all questions, okay? So go ahead and hit that like, show some love. I really do appreciate you all. Let's go ahead and see who's in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and leave a question ticker. All right. Let's see. Let me see. If it gives it. I'm new to working this, guys. All right. Does it allow you guys to answer questions? Leave some questions. You should be able to. I don't know. Go ahead and leave your questions. If not, just type it in the chat. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it works. All right. So go ahead and leave your questions. We're going to go through and start to pull. Let's see. All right. All right. You see it? Okay, good. All right, so will Tory get an appeal? And if so, will he win? Okay. Let's get into it. Will Tory get an appeal? All right. Will Tory Lanez get an appeal? Clear the energy. Spirit, will Tory Lanez get an appeal? Yeah, what Spirit is saying, luck is definitely on his side. Tory is going to go up for appeal. I do see that. He's going to try to go for an appeal. I do see his appeal getting denied, guys. I see his appeal getting denied. I do see some people coming out speaking on Tory Lanez's behalf. I see a lot of people coming out. I see this older man of some sort really trying to fight for him. I definitely see that, but I feel like it's going to get denied. I'm definitely getting the sense of that. I definitely feel like one of the jurors or some of the jurors may come out and it may come out that they were compromised. I feel like that may be one angle they try to say. There may be even a little bit of proof, but I feel like, I feel like the state, like, I don't feel like he's going to. Now, will he have to serve his whole sentence? Will Tory Lanez have to serve his whole sentence? I don't feel like he's going to have, I don't feel like, even if Tory Lanez get the full 22 years, I don't feel like he's going to serve his whole sentence. I don't see it. I don't see Tory Lanez serving his whole sentence, guys. He may even get out for good behavior. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see him serving his whole sentence. Okay, let's see what other questions we have. How does the industry feel about the outcome? What does Jay-Z think of Tory's dance outburst? Okay, how does the industry... This is going to make a divide even more, what I feel. I do feel like that. How does the industry feel? I feel like it's mixed. I feel like it's like how you guys feel. I feel like it's split down the middle. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of people that's going to want to do business with Meg and try to back her and different things like that, because there's a lot of money. I see a lot of specials made about this. I see a lot of things, but I do feel like as a whole, people are putting on. I do feel like that. I feel like there's half and half. I do feel like, as the most part, a lot of people in the industry may not believe Meg, but there's a lot of people that don't rock with Tory. I feel like even if the people don't rock with Meg because of Rock Nation and who Jay-Z is, I know people they like to act like it's in a conspiracy. No, because of who he is, they probably would never say it. Like some of them, yeah. What does Jay-Z think of Tory Dad's outburst? What does Jay-Z think? All right. Jay-Z feels like, like it's someone who they kind of expected this to come out. Yeah. They kind of expected this to come out. I don't want to say like they knew that, or they were for sure what was going to happen. But yeah, I'm getting someone who feels like now we can get on to the money. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. Forces working against you. It was already forces working against Tory from the start. Yeah, it was already forces working for him from the start. Not saying that we can't, like, he can't take accountability, but I feel like this was already a losing situation, Tory. This, like, yeah, the neighbor messed him up, but I feel like this was already a losing situation for Tory. Yeah. I don't want to say it had to play out like this, but it kind of had to play out like this, guys. Does that make sense? Let's see. Is this retaliation from Roc Nation because Tory wouldn't sign to them? Okay. All right. Before we get into that, let me see how you guys are doing on the likes, if people are hitting the like. Guys, show some love. It's free to hit that thumbs up. We got 8 likes and we got 17 people in here. Come on, we can get some more likes. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up if you are enjoying this video. And this helps this video get seen by more people, guys. Okay, it's free to do. Thank you to those who's starting to like. Shout out to you all who's hitting the like. I see my babies. Y'all starting to hit that like. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I have so much gratitude for you guys hitting that thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So, let's go ahead and see, is this retaliation? Is this retaliation? Is this retaliation? No, I'm not getting retaliation. I think what you guys are picking up on, is it contrived in a sort of way? Is certain things contrived? Yes, things are contrived. I think the reason why people are wondering, because this is not the first time I've seen this question. This is the question that goes across the board. And some people like to blame it like, oh, it's a conspiracy, it's bloggers. No, I think the reason why is because the people aren't easy to be fooled, guys. Like, you know, the GP, they like to pull wool over our eyes, but let's be real, we're not easy to be fooled. What I feel like you guys are picking up on is certain things are very much contrived, set up a certain way. Especially with the media on both sides. It's not just, you know, all Tory Lanez, Team Tory Lanez, like they're trying to push it. It's also Roc Nation does have people in their pockets on how certain things doesn't come out. And that's not just with this Tory Lanez case. Should we talk about this in my Patreon? Y'all know I love me a little good conspiracy. Nah. All right, let's see. Let's see what other questions we have. All right. How does Partisan feel? Let's see. I told you guys, her and Partisan I don't see this being a long-term relationship. I see them having fun, but I don't see this being long-term. Let's see. All right. Let's see. We gonna get into who getting sued now. I'm gonna pull some signs for that, child. I'm not gonna say no names, anything, but I want to pull and see if. First, we gonna see if, and then we're gonna see how. All right. So, how does Partisan currently feel about this? Was Meg being truthful when she said he was embarrassed? Well, she got his nerves, child. All right. How does Partisan feel? How does Partisan feel? How does Partisan feel They already are having problems, guys. They really are having problems. I told you guys this was going to happen around this time. They're having problems. They've been having problems, partly in a result to this case. So that is a part of it, but they've been having problems for a while. Yeah. He has a problem with blocking out what people are saying. I'm definitely getting a sense for Partisan. The way he's looking at this is it's been taxing. He's embarrassed. I do feel like I am getting a sense that he really do cares about what people say. And if you guys watch my other Meg reading, look, after this live, watch the other Meg reading. I said, guys, he talks about how he feels about Meg and everything to other females or women or whoever he's cheating with, child. Not just that, other females in the studio, other female rappers. I feel like, yeah. He does feel like he was lied to. Yeah. But there's still love there. I just feel like this has been taxing on them. I feel like they may try to go out of town for a while to try to refresh and get their relationship back on track, but this has definitely been taxing for him. Yeah. You remember, Nisa? Yup, I said that. And I said it in the reading. I said, like, look, if some of the hotties, see, they don't get it. I like Meg too. The hotties thought I was just hating. I wasn't. They was like, oh, you a barb. You know. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to answer a few more questions. Before we get into that, guys, I do want to let you know, make sure you guys check out ceethebeautydiva.com. I do have a section called the Starlight Report here where you guys can see other readings I done, like the Meg the Stallion reading. You can not only can you book readings and different things like that, but you can also see the Meg the Stallion reading I did. I try to play some all for you guys so you can catch up. You can also see my latest readings. I also put readings there, like, you know, that some of you may have missed. So if you want to see some of my predictions, different things like that, everything will be there. So make sure you guys check that out. Also, if you are just coming in, I am currently offering 2023 readings available. Use code New Year 23. Tomorrow's the last day, child, so you can save 30% off of your New Year's 2023 readings. Okay, guys? So yeah, a big shout out to everyone here. Make sure you guys show me some love. If you want to just hit that like button or show some love through Super Chat, PayPal, or just by leaving a comment. That shows love. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. And I'm so humble and happy that you're here with me. All right, so let's go ahead and get into some more questions. This is a good question. Did Kelsey's husband make her change her testimony? Let's see what made Kelsey change her testimony. That's a good one. What made Kelsey change her testimony? All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. What made Kelsey change her testimony? Ooh, let's see. Cause she sure did switch it up. Did y'all see how she did that? All right, let's see. What made her? She was going to defend Meg. But what made her? I do feel like her. Let me see. Her husband did play a role in it. Yeah. Her husband did play a role in it. I do see that. Also, the plan fell through, guys. Once again, I told you guys the plan fell through. Like, the plan fell through. Yeah. Meg didn't keep up her end of the bargain. Yeah. They was going to throw Kelsey under the bus. Like, what the plan that would have happened if they could have did it their way, Meg and Tory, they were going to go ahead and let bygones be bygones and say nothing happened, glass. But if the police came, they was going to put it all on Kelsey, guys. That's what they were going to do. That's what Spirit is telling me. That's what I'm pulling here. Like, and she knew it. She knew that Meg was, at least. She did know that Meg was. I feel like Meg would have threw her to the wolves. And I definitely feel like when Kelsey had that meeting with Rock Nation, she knew it was over with. It was over with. She knew, like, dang, yeah. That's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah. Also, her child is really another factor that played into why she didn't want to perjure herself. And I feel like her child, I don't want to spend time away from my baby. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. I do feel like, though, guys, it's not over for Kelsey. Yeah. I'm getting it's not over. She's not out of the woods yet. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think this is like over for Kelsey. Kelsey, you not out of the woods. Kelsey, you in danger, girl. You might need a book of reading with me, child. Girl. Whew. All right, let's see. And I feel like Rock Nation ain't done with you either, Kelsey. They not done with you, child. Ooh. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Yep, that's what they do in hip hop. Are Tory's people going to do spell work to help him? I don't know if he's trying to shade rules, subliminals. Let's see. Let's see if Tory's family energy. I do feel like his family is going to take a hit monetarily wise. I think that may be. He took care of a lot. Tory took care of a lot of people, guys. So I do feel like a lot of people that came up. Yeah. Let's see. They gonna keep fighting for him. I feel like they're gonna try to be spending their savings. They gonna try to overcome this. Yeah, they're gonna be doing a lot. I feel like the parents are gonna be talking to the press a lot. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. You right on point. K Will. Yep. That's exactly what they was gonna do. Yep. Yeah. We're gonna see the family really talking. I definitely wouldn't be surprised. There's some type of older woman or something that may come out. or try to say like, I'm going to help you. You need to raise some money. It's going to be like it's going to be like a lot of that. But I do feel like, guys, it's to avail. I don't feel like Tory, like, if he does have an appeal, I don't feel like it's going to go the way, it's not going to go the way they think. I don't feel like that. And there may be some valid points, but I feel like it's going to be a long process. I do feel like, once again, Tory isn't going to have to serve that full time. He's not going to have to serve that. I don't know why I'm saying Tory got a baby on the way. I don't know, child. But yeah, he's still going to have success, though. Even if he doesn't get off now, anything could change. You know, anything can change. We saying, you know, he can't get off of the appeal. I feel like it's going to be a hard process, but you never know what can happen, child. You never know what can happen. All right, so let's see. Any other questions? Who was lying the most? They all was lying. They all was lying equally. Who was probably telling? Oh, this is a good one. Will he have to go back to Canada? It's giving extradition, guys. That's what it's giving. It's giving that, guys. He may not have to serve his full time. Tory may not have to serve his full time. Let me see. Will Tory go back to Canada? I feel like it very much well may happen, guys. Yes. I feel like Tory's going to have to go back to Canada. I'm definitely feeling that. That will cut into him as far as his tour money, different things like that. But I do feel like Tory Lanez will have to go back. That's where it's giving me he's not going to have to face the full time. I don't feel like he's going to serve his full time. Like his, I don't see that. But yes, guys. Yeah. Woo. All right. So let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me see if y'all liking this video, because that's gonna determine how long I'm gonna stay on. Let's see. Let's see if y'all hitting that thumbs up. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, see y'all, I see my babies who hit that thumbs up. Shout out to you all. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. A big shout out to you all. Some of y'all didn't, but you know, a big shout out to my babies that did. But yeah, I guess we ain't getting no more thumbs up, so I guess y'all don't want me to stay on longer. Let me see. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let's see. Let me see. They about to send his problematic behind back to OVO. All right, yep. Let's see who else. Well, people in the industry who supported Tory out loud. Let's get into these lawsuits. Y'all want to talk about these lawsuits? Hit that thumbs up. If we get some more thumbs up, we could talk about the lawsuits. Let's get into the lawsuits. Hit that thumbs up. We gonna see who getting sued. Is someone getting sued? We gonna see, y'all, who's getting sued. All right. Let's see. If we get some more thumbs up, we gonna hit that. Get into that. All right. Let's see. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right, let's get into it. Let's see. Will there be a lawsuit, Spirit? Will there be lawsuits filed? Um, I don't see lawsuits really being able to be filed. There's a difference between, guys. There's a difference between you, like, people get defamation and they get you just be your feelings just being hurt mixed up. Yeah, your feelings can be hurt that people don't believe you, but that doesn't mean that you can actually do anything about it. You have to prove malicious intent. I know there was a blogger with Tasha K. What happened with her? But her case was a little different because she admitted that she, you know what I'm saying, had malicious intent, whether it was accidentally or not. Let's see. Now, will they attempt to come after people? Yes, I do feel like there's going to be an attempt to come after people. Will they be successful with it? I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that they will be successful with it. Who are they going to attempt to come after? Let's get some signs. Who are they going to come after? You guys can tell me what the signs you think. There's going to be an attempt, but I don't feel like it's going to be successful, though. Okay. Beautiful Tay. I asked already how it would affect Meg's career. You probably have to rewind back. I'm gonna put am I gonna come back and put timestamps? Let me stop. I may put some timestamps at the end. Let's see. All right. Who will be? What signs? Give me some signs of some publication. People over these publications. All right. I'm definitely getting a Leo, Aries. Oh yeah. Definitely getting a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Their sun sign, they can have it in their chart, but I'm definitely getting more so sun sign. That's one of them. Let's see. Who else? I'm going to pull 4 cards. What other signs? Let's see. Oh. Okay. There's a Pisces. There's a Pisces, or is either given Pisces or water sign, but I'm leaning towards Pisces. I do see water sign, but I'm leaning towards Pisces. And an earth sign. There's also an earth sign. So earth sign can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that they may try to go after. Who's those signs, guys? Who's those signs? Jason Lee, he a Leo, right? Because I did tell y'all about Jason Lee in my Patreon. I did tell y'all about Jason Lee. Jason Lee, you might need to get a protection. You might need to contact me with some oil. You might need a soul cleanse or something, because I do feel like there's going to be a lot of people trying to come after Jason Lee. I told y'all about that in my Patreon, child. Ooh, child. Yes. Okay. So, all right. So, that's what we have. I want to tell you guys what I personally think. This is what I personally think, because I want to leave it here if you guys care to what I feel. this case, I'm glad it's over. As far as it's not really over. Like from a spiritual perspective, I'm telling you, this is it's going to be a lot of things that go on. But I do feel like from a perspective, I am happy that this case is over, because I feel like people lost sight of this. They made this a man versus woman thing, black man versus a black woman. It's like they made, like, I feel like this divided us. And I do feel like, because, you know, we did have the whole protect black woman thing, and we did have a lot of narratives. There was a lot of also politics being pushed to where where facts got skewed and people started reacting out of emotions. Despite anything, we can all agree that all parties has been affected. I want all my babies spiritually out there to pay attention when you're being used. Pay attention when you're being fed an agenda, because it's happening right in front of our eyes. We think this is just some celebrity stuff. They're trying to feed you an agenda. They're trying to separate us. They want to separate the divine feminine from the divine masculine. I'm gonna post a video. When I first saw the video, I thought it was just some typical massage, I don't know if that word gets flagged, BS. I thought it at first until I watched it in the end. But there's a spiritual perspective why they wanted to do this. You get what I'm saying? I personally can admit, on a personal level, when I first saw the Meg, what happened to Meg, from an innate level, as a black woman who's been through things myself, I automatically wanted, like all of us, jump in emotion and say, no, that's wrong. Like, you get what I'm saying? But it's not. I see what's happening is, because people are questioning or have questions on the case, and we have to be honest, guys, it's because of all of them. Meg lied. Yes, Tory lied. Yes, Kelsey lied, but Meg lied too. And it doesn't make you male identified or saying that you don't believe Meg or you don't stand with her to hold her accountable. Do you understand that, guys? But the thing is, I feel like what happens is a lot of us think from our personal emotions. I can be one of, I'm not about to sit here like, oh, I'm just, nah, child. I do that too, but we have to be okay with questioning things. And the thing is, all cases get questioned, guys. All cases get questioned. There's bias on every side. I know the news didn't like YouTubers reporting, but there's bias with the news. I used to work in media. You get what I'm saying? I used to work behind the scenes. I used to do that. That's a long life ago. You know what I'm saying? So my whole point of saying is, on a spiritual level, you guys have to watch what you're being fed. You have to watch what you're being fed. And you have to stop this whole division. We cannot proceed. Let me tell you something. Men need women, women need men. We need all each other. It's not one against other. We can't procreate or go in this world. We can't continue this. And on a color level, it's even deeper, but that's for another video. But I say all this to say, a lot of us, our emotions were pulled. Like, why is Tamika Mallory and all of them down in the court? Like, you see what I'm saying? It's certain stuff, like, so to keep you from thinking objectively. And if you think objectively, you get called, a certain thing, or it's like, no. Like, and it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with being objective and having your own mind. But just make sure that you're not being triggered. And especially in our community. I'm a black woman. That happens in our community a lot. They play on our head tops and get us triggered with every movement. Yes. So that's what I want to say to that, guys. I know this video was long. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Watch the replay if you guys missed out on the other predictions I had, like how would this affect each one of their career, things will happen after the fact. Make sure you guys go check out my site, ceethebeautydiva.com. Got a facelift now. I am going to update some pictures on there because I don't like the pictures, but make sure you guys check that out. Get your readings. Tomorrow's the last day you can get the discount, but if you can't get the discount, I see some of y'all say y'all have to move some money around after the holidays and book. Don't worry, these readings will be available the 2023. I probably make it up until the third week of January. So make sure you guys check out my site. Go to the Starlight Report tab. If you missed out on all the Meg readings, all the tea, we will be having a Rap Girlies wrap up coming soon. Yeah, guys, I miss you all. Oh, I miss you too, Nisa. Make sure you guys also come back tomorrow. I will be premiering my pick a card reading. We will be getting into the tea and finding out who's talking about y'all behind y'all back. So we gonna get into it. So make sure you guys check that out tomorrow, guys. So until then, all my gods and goddesses, don't forget to always rock your crown. See you in the next video. Peace. Pisces,